Hello again, Colleen here. This looks dark, but I have maximum lights on, so it's the best I can do. Here's my parrot Cracker, munching away. Hello, Cracker. Hello. This is the protein area that I showed before, and people made suggestions which I took into consideration. This had beans. They're out of there now. I rearranged the Spam because people were concerned I only had one can of Spam. Not true. I have rearranged the upper. At the top I have a year of toilet paper, assorted water filters, and 2 little green boxes, shoe boxes of compact discs. You have to excuse my breathing difficulty. I've been dealing with dust and cat hair all day, moving things around. So here I have paper napkins, behind that paper towels, a couple of the spare HEPA filters I use in my bedroom so I can breathe, laundry detergent, shoe boxes of shoes and back support belts. And back there I have a really nice coffee maker that needs a part, so I'm not giving up on it. A little bottle of bleach. There's there you go, some more laundry detergent, as well as this blue jug. Vinegar. There's open space here. I think the Berkey will go next to the coffee pot, and I'll shove a couple of jugs of water up there. So you see canning jars here, and behind those there's more toilet paper, my iron, dusting cloths, behind that Kleenex, baby wipes, blah blah blah. I need to buy more water. I thought I would do that today, but the dust and the cat hair got the better of me. But here are my new bins, which are super efficient storage. In front of those you see some 10-liter, 2.5-gallon water jugs. There's some smaller bottles of water. There's distilled under that bench, which is used as a step. But these are bins currently on sale at all the big box hardware stores for around $13 each. So I spent about 50 bucks on 4 of them. This bottom one is completely full of rice. This one is overflow rice and overflow ramen, and some spaghetti noodles, flat noodles. This one is all ramen. This one is all assorted beans. And over here, I have 3 buckets of various flours. Bread flour, all-purpose flour, corn flour, masa. Then in the crates, this top one is a little bit of a junk collection, but primarily the birds' food. Supply of birds' food, like this is peanuts, right there. That's walnuts. This is actual like bird seed. This happens to be a small bag of Purina cat chow, kind of emergency cat food. Raisins. A couple of packs of toilet paper. Some bubble wrap for the windows. This lower crate at the moment has only an 18-pound bag of cat kibble. I have space here, I'm pretty sure, for some 5-liter jugs of water. I need to go tomorrow and deal with buying those and hauling them up the stairs, and I buy 20-liter or 5-gallon bottles, and I move them into smaller bottles which are easier to deal with. So I think a few of them will go there in that space created by those buckets. Kitty litter box. There's my little heater, which is similar to a Mr. Heater Buddy type. It's about 15,000 BTU, which I use almost never because it can run through 20 pounds of propane in a couple of days. Kitty litter supply, you know, etc. So, I am so sorry that I can't breathe, but this is coming along nicely as far as organizing the dry goods. I did have the bean bin here pretty full, but I had no beans out in the regular pantry, and I decided I better deal with that, so I moved this bin up to here, and it did fit under that little closet pole, although it was exercise for me. And so I pulled about 18 maybe pounds of beans out of this bottom bin, which I think should be replaced. I don't know how well these bins can stack if there's not like something under there supporting that yellow lid. I mean, right now all the weight of this top bin is on the yellow lid, although this one only has ramen, so I don't think it weighs that much. In fact, if I can get it open, there you go. I kept all this in the packaging to try to keep it from getting crushed. Looks like I've got a couple of pounds of salt there. this one. It's all ramen on top. And there's rice and pasta under it. And airspace. So if I'm going to add anything to that, it would probably be spaghetti noodles. But this is very efficient storage. Well, especially here because look, it absolutely fills the space. I had to jiggle this one to pull some beans out of it. I couldn't lift the lid off because it was so tight up close to the wall. But it can be done. It's not convenient, but it's very efficient. So each one of these is, oh my gosh, I can't remember now. 127 gallons, I think, compared to 5 gallon. Now you see like 3 buckets. There's actually 3 full and 1 empty. But what happens with these buckets is, this is what, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kilos in a 5 gallon bucket. But things are just not necessarily the right size, like this can't stand up. So the 5 gallon buckets, unless you want to open your packages and pour things in, I think they're not very efficient. Where in the rectangles, which fit in buildings, in fact, that's a round wall, which like doesn't help round buckets at all. But in rectangular buildings, things that are shaped to actually fit in spaces make a lot more sense, and there are so few restrictions in a large space in these. I'm pretty sure rice and beans, 27 gallons, I'm getting about 135-ish pounds. I don't count my supplies like all that carefully. Mostly I'm thinking along the lines of a pound a week for 2 years brings me to 102 pounds. So I'm clearly beyond that, and therefore I don't worry too much about the exact number. And I do use it and rotate through it. So the downside with these is it's not going to be easy to get beans out of there. This bucket full of ramen, which is not that heavy, has to go on top of there, and then you got to get that bucket open, and then you got to dig through this big thing. So it's a little bit inconvenient, but I think it's worth it because it's actually opened up this fabric bin for me, and 2 of those fabric bins up there, The one on the far right has coffee filters, paper plates, etc. And the other two are empty. I've got some glare happening here. Sorry. There I've got 3 cans of coffee and 2 large bins with, one has white long grain rice, one has jasmine rice. I'm kind of a big fan of rice. I'll probably have enough of that to last a lifetime. But anyway, cardboard mostly removed. Dry goods organized. I'm gonna buy water tomorrow, and there will probably be these jugs all across here. This will go up in the corner. A couple of these water jugs will go up there, and then maybe a row of them across the bottom. Anyway, keep at it. Have a great day. Colleen out. Bye.